This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive... We could split into 2 teams. One to draw their attention. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our...
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that...
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave?
Her Excellency...
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you...
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're...
Good. There's not a... Watch yourselves.
Seems like the resist...
One with my blade. No, my sword. Ring cutter.
It's time.
Spirit blade. Attack.
An unfortunate fall. Shield
Nice
to
and
the
spicy.
Let's end this quickly.
No ingredients for me today.
Time to act.
Let's move.
Fourth, my blade.
Let's not waste time. You're not going anywhere.
Ready, steady, go!
Descent.
Oh no! Ouchie! Sister...
Submit for judgment.
This is bad.
The scourge of evil remains.
Frozen.
Lightning slash!
Crisp.
Bellowing thunder!
Let's end this quickly.
Rain outlines your fate.
I'll protect protect us. Ink!
Flash freeze.
Let's end this quickly.
Time to act. Swift and merciful.
I slipped off.
I can no longer hold back. The brightest flames burn fastest.
It's time.
From whence you came, after all that training.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will end you. Let's end this quickly. Have a load of this.
Frozen food.
One with my blade.
Let the show begin.
I will
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack.
This is bad. This one's well done. An unfortunate fault.
Forth my blade.
This quickly. Have a load of this.
No, my
Shouldn't get careless.
sword.
Lightning flash!
One with my blade. The scourge of evil remains. May my final stand be a...
Let's dance. Come on, we can do it.
To the bone.
Let's end this quickly. Almost.
Frozen descent.
Take this! I'll protect us.
Don't waste time.
Go, Barbara, go! Yeah. Hi. Why has everyone stopped singing?
A touch of frost. Ah!
Flash frost.
Almost.
Let's dance. Hi.
I will end you.
Frozen descent.
No waste time.
Freshness preserved.
Rain outlines your fate.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
This is bad.
Chill to the bone.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Time to act. Body.
Let's end this quickly.
Anywhere.
Go, Barbara, go.
No, my sword. Time to act.
Chill to the bone.
I will end you.
I'll protect us.
Let's not waste time.
Not good. Rain outlines your fate. I am outplayed.
Forth, my blade.
I guess this is it.
La 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 la.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade. Attack.
Chill to the bone.
Ha! Thunderclap.
Swift and merciful.
Frozen.
Let the show begin. Hi. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Hi. Huh. Hi. Yeah. Huh. 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 Huh.
You're not going anywhere. Chill to the
Hi.
bone.
Go, Barbara, go. Take this!
A touch of frost.
Frozen food.
Yeah, let's dance. Huh? Go, Barbara, go!
Frozen descent. Chill to the bone.
Ha! Ha! Yeah! Duh! Ha!
Frozen food.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
I trust you.
Frozen. Crisp.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Frost.
Let the show begin.
Back off! Going anywhere. It's time for a flash
Nice and
freeze.
spicy.
Chill to the bone. It's no problem.
Race you!
Don't get in the way.
Let's dance.
Flash Frost.
Power that ended Haishan! Back off!
Freshness preserved.
Booba, get them!
Frozen.
Oh, hi. Oh. Ready, steady, go!
Now you're not
Frying
going
pan, into the
anywhere.
fire!
Out. Oh no.
Comrades! They've set the ship on fire!
An arson attack. Curse them.
They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Nice and spicy!
No, my sword!
Be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I see through you.
Back off!
You can't run. Collect myself.
It's not over.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I see through you. You can't run. Well, neither can I.
No slacking off.
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Let the show begin.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let me weave you a verse.
You can't run. Well, must get it together.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Race you!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. That seemed to work. You can't
Help!
run.
We did it! You're toast! Booba, get them!
I must collect myself. I miscalculated.
Nice and spicy! I'll protect us.
No, my sword!
No slacking off.
Use this first.
Rain cutter!
That seemed to work.
Rain outlines your fate.
Must counterattack.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind.
Come on, we can do it.
No slacking off. That seemed to work. Not breaking a sweat. It isn't time for a break yet.
Nice and spicy.
Harden up. This should be fun.
A minor step. Time to act. Witness the power of Gugwa. Body and mind.
Let's dance.
This first.
Rain outlines your fate.
Present. Forth, my blade. Ah! Huh? Huh? Spirit blade, attack! A touch of frost.
Harden up.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Not breaking a sweat.
Back off!
This should be fun.
Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go!
This first.
One with my blade.
Here comes trouble.
Eyes on me! Back off!
Booba, get them!
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade, attack!
It's not over.
It isn't time for a break yet.
one with my blade. From whence you came. Swift and merciful.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Back off!
No slacking off. This is bad.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
To ashes! Back off!
My duty is at an end. This is trouble.
Out of the frying pan, into the...
Back off!
Forth, my blade. From whence you came.
Finally, quiet.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're...
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Her Excellency's about half of us? Of course, not everyone's
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast.
I believe Her Excellency, there were reports of a... We should probably get going ourselves. I'm sensing a growing... They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is...
Sounds good. Ready when you...
Wait, aren't you... Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. I wasn't with Swordfish too. But I did see you in Tatarasun. Oh, you really gave it to those Shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. In fairness, the battle is up. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, I don't know what else. And all the more...
What a nice...
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Unsettled. Not that I... We're at peace now.
Huh.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk...
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never take him away!
Wait! Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying...
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant, if he's guilty, of course, excuse me, sir.
Of course, I can, I'm a trader on the island. So naturally, I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about...
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo...
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryo We met a representative, but on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers...
It has been brought to my attention. We are scheduled to be Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our... But just as arrangements, if that's the case, sir...
Yes, it's the truth, I swear.
Very well. However...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. All right, follow me.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the
must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option? All right, we'll draw them out first to minimize damage to the camp itself. I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace. Still, not to worry. Even if I can't claim to be a warrior myself, I'm no stranger to... Okay, let's clear out the camp and find... Allow me! Let's move down. Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. We make a good team. They'll protect us. Come on, we can do it. Rest and rebuild. A brash maneuver.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
You can't run from death.
Let's move.
Terrence, bring refuge!
We can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun. I miscalculated the flying heat. You need a...
Allow me!
A touch of frost.
Rain cutter.
From whence you came.
Excellent work.
All thanks to tired.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those winning a battle
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution. Hey!
I must admit, what's their...
All right. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this... Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryu... Kokumi! Kokumi! We
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. By contrast, in all likelihood.
We're not just gonna...
Don't worry. In my recently
Kokumi!
Nothing. It's not long now until the
Got it!
One with my blade.
My goods! You got them back. Thank you, Your Excellency. And you see, I told you I was in.
I'm not so sure. You could have...
Based on the information had it been the case...
but...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered...
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, I'm afraid you have already...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take...
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the... I know, that's...
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is I know the peace talks are coming up.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk? Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi, it was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, The people of this island recognized the shogun, but after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust is... I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died.
Come on, that's ancient history.
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concerns.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the late...
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your... Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I... Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a...
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been...
Oh! We retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic! You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received. Also, according to the schedule, you're just...
That's today?
Yes, the 2 young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. Oh.
Yay! The victory! Great! See it...
Should be a bit better managed up like this.
General Goro route, even on the front lines. Nothing bad will happen.
General guns, handy and cheap.
Unless the war has ceased entirely. I've got some top secret information.
Kokomi isn't here? That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up. How is she still not here? Do you think... Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her General Operational Directive. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies, as far as I'm concerned.
Kokomi really does think of everything. Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Is this an answer from this world? So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What?
It's you. I apologize.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could... I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only got about...
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you, to help you
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with Sangonomiya? This is a lot of... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just, Give it here!
Guess that was... It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a book. Ooh, it's pretty well... Kokomi is... Kokomi? Oh no, she's fallen asleep. Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that... You sure that's a good... She does look pretty exhausted.
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you sleep? What time?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole... Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to...
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick...
Oh, how much energy...
Don't worry, I've got plenty.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone, Today is the day that recently our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. Thank you all for this feast is. Tonight seems to have gone off without it. People tend to be. I still have no. And I'm
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sanganomi. Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally, during the hostilities, when the catch wasn't, we'd go to bed. I hear you're...
Oh, no.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be go...
Okay.
Hey there! Care for some fruit? Are you referring to the thing? It's funny you should say that he's been acting. It's a miracle of. Sorry.
Sounds promising. This.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain, you actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a...
Nuh-uh.
Is that to remember what the most important thing... You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to... I'll answer your question.
What do you think? Are we gonna...
What's... You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, we made it up. The story about the Tenryou...
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future... What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can... Surely you agree with that.
His point does... Yeah. Everything you said just now. Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace...
Don't take that tone with me. For the sake of victory, you'd have me just put... Every time I see that... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever.
Too late? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna... What are we gonna do? This is... A few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier. I think I understand what Kozen means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing it would almost, not to mention...
Sounds like a really...
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers Let's meet here again. Well, here. These are some directives I wrote last night. I took the liberty.
Whoa. Let's see. Wow.
Glad to hear it, but as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, excellent.
This is not the end.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the bat.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution toward...
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryo Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryo Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryo Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You just want to take everything away from us! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu! The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, Madam Kujo. This is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and start... With respect, ma'am, there was no...
That's enough. When we return, there will be... Might I remind you that this is the Fatui... You should be having no interaction with...
The Fatui's main forces of...
Oh, her... One day, we bear responsibility. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to... For the time being, however, there is evidently some...
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall... As for the trade issue...
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. I think we can leave...
I should inform you that I recommend...
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
This weather is so amazing. I could...
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but during the war there were the use on Watatsumi Island. I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be...
Your Excellency, what are you...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but it is right that Watatsumi Island moves... I don't want to...
Thank you.
All right, dismissed. And if there is...
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this...
I can feel my... Thank you for everything. With your help, recovering slowly. Today was a reminder that I think I might get Goro to handle the nuke. Do you think so? But I realized I have, in short, I've still got some maturing to do.